Welcome to the first video fly a month. This month we're gonna make a WD40, but I make my WD40 a little bit more different than the ones that you see in the commercial fly bins of the fly shops. My thread is waxed brown olive unithread UTC. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my thread, I'm gonna start at the hook eye. Gonna work my way about halfway down to where the bend starts, okay? Instead of using the mallard wood duck, I use brown Darlon for the tail. It's very, very similar to Zelon. So I'm gonna take that tail, gonna wrap it all the way down to the bend of the hook. I'm gonna cut off the excess material, okay? And I'm gonna build up my thread body. I like to turn the hook towards me so I can see it, so I can make sure that it looks okay from the top. I'm gonna make a nice tapered body, like so. This fly's been doing really well the last month and a half. Alright, if you can look, I'm making a tapered body. Very important to have that tapered body that goes from very thin to somewhat fatter near the thorax of the fly. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of pearl mylar, size medium. I'm going to tie this in. It's going to be my wing case. I'm going to tie this in. I'm going to work all the way back to about halfway, half the body length. There we go. Next thing is I'm going to use gray super fine dubbing. I'm going to dub that on the thread. Very thin. It's going to be my thorax of my fly. Going to be careful. I'm going to wrap it in. And I'm actually going to look at this from the top of the fly also. It's very important not to not just tie your fly and look at it from the side. You should always be looking at the fly from a bunch of different angles to make sure that all the proportions of your fly are right. Finishing this up. This is a quick tie, about a minute. Going to tie the mylar in. Going to clip it. Wrap the rest in. Here we go, I'm going to whip finish. Pull it tight. Going to trim my thread. Going to trim the tail. And there's my WD40. There's the side view. There's the top view. Good body taper. Tail length is perfect. This one will do very well. Have fun tying them up.